Hi everybody, this is Farahati. This is a short audio video to help you with your assignment one, question number 2. The question is asking, suppose the health expenditure function is specified in the following manner. The expenditure is equal to healthcare expenditure, showing by E is equal, capital E is equal to the 500, which is the fixed cost annually for your healthcare expenditure. Suppose that this is the annual amount you are paying for your insurance. Plus 0.2 y means that the 0.2 shows the slope, means that the multiplier, basically the change in it shows the change in healthcare expenditure annually by change in your annual income. So y is annual income. If your annual income, based on the questions, is asking if the annual income increased by 1,000, then 0.2 multiplied by 1,000 is going to be basically your healthcare expenditure is going to be increased by how much? By 200. The multiplication of 0.2 by 1,000 is giving you 200. So the answer to this question is that by increasing the basically using the slope of healthcare expenditure, which is 0.2, function predict the change in per capita healthcare expenditure that would result from a 1,000 increase in capita income. So multiplication of 0.2 by 1,000 gives you in per capita healthcare expenditure increase by 200. Now, question number B is asking you compute the level of per capita healthcare spending when per capita income takes on the following dollar values: 0, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 6,000 per capita healthcare spending. So simply you have to basically replace these 0, 1,000, 2,400, 6,000 in here instead of y and multiply by 0.2 and get the E expenditure. The difference between A and B is that here is asking you how much is increasing. So the difference between initial and basically changing the increase in healthcare expenditure. But here is asking you the compute the level of per capita healthcare expenditure, means that you have to calculate this by replacing these values instead of y, get the healthcare expenditure, which by replacing, for example, by 0, the first one, 0 multiplied by 0.2 gives you 0 plus 500. So it's going to be E is going to be 500 for first value. For the second value, replacing 1,000 by instead of y is going to be 1,000 plus 0.2 is going to be, we said that is 200 plus 500 is going to give you 700, right? And basically so on. Question number C, using the resulting values for per capita healthcare spending in part B, then graph the associated healthcare expenditure function. So let's see. Simply you put basically your healthcare expenditure in the vertical axis and income in the horizontal axis, or vice versa. But you have to basically label them and be consistent, basically. So the formula tells you that $500, it's fixed amount you have to pay for your healthcare expenditure annually. It doesn't matter how much you earn annually, doesn't matter. Even if you earn 0, you have to pay $500. So therefore, the slope here, the interception, you have to start from $500. But then the slope, this 0.2, says that based on your income, then your healthcare expenditure increase by 0.2. So if your income is 0 right now, you have to pay $500. If your income is basically, say that $1,000, then you have to pay 0.2 multiplied by $1,000 is going to be 200 plus 500. So your healthcare expenditure is going to be 700. So therefore, that's the intersection of 700 and then basically 1,000 here, right? If you simply, so you graph the draft based on the values are given to you. If you replace $2,000 here, multiply by 0.2 is going to be how much? It's going to be 400 plus 500 is going to be 900. So therefore, if your income is 2,000, you have to pay $900 for your annual healthcare expenditure. And you can actually draw this graph based on the value you put in replacement of y, right? The next question is asking you, assume that the fixed amount of healthcare spending decreases to 250. Initially, we had $500 fixed amount plus 0.2y income. So it means that your healthcare expenditure is equal to $500 no matter how much is your income, plus 0.2 multiplied by the amount of your income. If your income is 1,000 annually, multiplication of 0.2 by 1,000 gives you 200 plus 500, your annual healthcare expenditure would be 700. Now, the question is asking, suppose that the fixed amount decreased to $250. What does it mean? Means that maybe because of Affordable Care Act, the government is helping you for the half of this fixed amount. So therefore, you have to just only pay $250 annually plus the multipliers. The slope is the same, means that your income, if your income is $1,000 multiplied by 0.2, your basically you have to annually pay $200 plus $250 is $450. So basically, we have a parallel shift downward. Means that so what does it mean? Means that basically your fixed cost decreased, right? No matter how much you earn here. Now let's change. The next question is changing the slope and keeping the fixed cost the same. So it's basically exploring different options, right? So here in the vertical axis, we have the annual healthcare expenditure per household or per capita, depends on what exactly the question is asking you. Here, I believe it's asking for per capita, but doesn't matter for the answer here. The yearly income per household is in the horizontal axis. Now, initially we had annual healthcare expenditure per household equal to $500 fixed plus 0.2 multiplied by the annual income you have. Now, if we decrease the slope, what does it mean? Means that the interception still is here in the vertical axis is $500. No matter how much you earn, you have to pay annually $500. But then your slope decrease means that by increasing your income, you actually spend less on healthcare expenditure. So you can actually replace this y by the values the question is giving to you. Starting with 1,000 multiplied by 0.1 is giving you 100 plus 500 is going to be 600. So 600 here in vertical axis, and then you have to come here. How much is going to be basically $600 is going to be in $500 in horizontal axis, and then if you replace by $1,000 is going to be 100 plus 500 is going to be 600. So starting from 1,000 here, you have to come to the point of 600. So that's the point you have. And then if you actually add here $2,000 multiplied by 0.1, so which means that in here, $2,000, then with this slope, you get 2,000, which is 200 plus 500 is going to be 700. So in this, with this version, you're going to get 700 in the vertical axis, and so on. Hopefully this was helpful enough for completing your assignment.